10 Arizona Morning is back.
Give me a little credit here.
Welcome back here. Yeah, you ready for a beauty pageant? Andrea's going to get in shape.
I want to look like I'm ready for one, so I'm going to hopefully get some help from Scott Keppel from Scott's Training Systems in Chandler. We've worked with you and met you before. Nice to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Back.
Thank you very much.
So how did you become the #1 premier trainer for beauty pageant contestants?
You know, to make the long story short, a girl at one time, Kim Joyner, her name is now Kim Jarrett, in 2007, was getting ready to compete. The trainer she was with, they didn't feel was really taking care of her the way she wanted, so they asked if I would step in and help. I did, and from there, I got in.
You've been well known ever since. And you have 2 women competing this weekend, right?
Correct. We have Angie Layton, who is Miss Utah USA, and then we have Jordan Wessel, who is our Miss Arizona USA, both competing Sunday.
Okay. So, but you can help, and you train regular people like Rick and I too, right?
I don't know how regular you two are, but yes, but we train people.
We're not beauty pageant material, but okay.
But yeah, all different levels.
Speak for yourself, Andrea. So you have this young lady here who is doing some exercises, and what is she doing?
So right now she's doing she's in a plank position. So this is really good because it's going to get her core, that shoulder. It's getting her lats right here, and then she pulls it out to the side. It gets that upper back.
Yeah.
So great for when they're in the gown, when they're in their swimsuit.
Yeah,
you know,
to
tone back. And then what she'll do now is go ahead and let's have you lie on your stomach. She's going to do one here. There's nothing fancy about this. The name's kind of funny. These are called butt crampers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and bend your legs up, and she's just going to lift her thighs up. So now if you have a stability ball, you could put the ball between your feet.
Yeah.
Or if you have someone, go ahead. That can be me.
Add a little resistance.
Add a little bit of resistance to that.
Yeah.
How's that feeling down there?
Doesn't that just cramp your butt?
Go ahead and line your back too. So yeah, because a lot of the areas that the women want to work, and this goes for people not even in a pageant, but is going to be the butt, the hamstrings, the stomach. I mean, that's where the focal point is. And if you've seen any of the pictures that they've been posting of the girls in their swimsuits, I mean, that's what everyone's looking at. So now these wipers she's doing is another good one for the low back, or for the abs, and it will get the low back too. So if you have low back problems, what you can do is just not go down as far.
Okay.
How many weeks out do you start training for a beauty pageant?
That's a great question. That it's all on each person where they're starting. I suggest giving yourself more time than you would express or you think you need, so then that way you're not rushing it, you're not doing these crazy diets of cutting calories and doing all this cardio, which really doesn't work and can be detrimental.
Right.
So anywhere normally like 12 to 16 weeks out is kind of like a good benchmark for
Unless you're in pretty good shape, like Andrea, like maybe 5 minutes.
Exactly, and for yourself too.
But diet, of course, is a huge part of this.
Oh yeah, diet is by far the biggest. And I mean, for these women that are getting ready for the local or the state or the national, they're already beautiful. They already look really good. Yeah. But for a lot of them, what they want to do is they're like, oh, I got to get ready. So what I'm going to start doing is cutting carbs, cutting calories. That can slow down the metabolism. That can have long-term effects on a person. So that proper nutrition, and normally that means eating more to fuel that muscle, is what they typically need. So the longer you give yourself, you can get that right instead of, again, trying to rush it.
And you help with all of that,
yes,
right?
Yeah, we help with the nutrition.
Now this exercise you're doing with the kettlebell swings, that is something that I've been doing in between reps. Yeah. Just to keep the cardio, keep the heart rate up, and that burns a lot of fat while you're building muscle, right?
It does. Kettlebell swings actually burn a ton of calories. Studies have been done. Yeah, that it burns more than even being on a treadmill. And what we brought today too is, so those kettlebells can be kind of costly too. So what you could do is we have a dumbbell in here, or you could put soup cans in, and just make sure you grab a hold of it, and you could do the swings.
Yeah.
Using something else at home instead of purchasing a kettlebell.
It's actually incorporating a lot of your major muscle groups, isn't it? Your legs, your thighs, your back.
Yeah, and your glutes.
And your glutes,
Shoulders, great.
Shoulders, yeah, the higher you come up.
Yeah.
So if I come up higher, now that's going to start to incorporate a little more shoulders. If I keep it a little lower, that's going to be a little more core and glute.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to do. I mean, it's simple to do. It's not necessarily, depending on the weight, of course, not necessarily.
Yeah, we have actually on YouTube, we have 60 videos under my name, so Scott Keppel, where we show the proper form on movements such as kettlebell swings and butt crampers and that too.
Cool, we'll make sure we check it out.
Hey, I want you to know this segment goes on for another half hour.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, that's why I bring her.
Better her than us.
Thank you so much.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you so much.
All right, we got to find out where Corey is.
I don't know where he's at.